Haley visited Sderot, where she spoke to journalists about her trip in the South and U.S. Israel ties.
I always tell people when they're in Israel to kiss the ground for me, because I truly believe this is sacred ground, and we need to remember that. What happened on October 7th is not sacred. What happened on October 7th was pure evil, and what happened on October 7th can never be forgotten.
The empty lot behind me used to be the Sderot police station. On October 7th, terrorists infiltrated the building, took over, and killed all the policemen inside. Forces had to destroy the building in order to kill the terrorists.
We want to see a friendship between the United States and Israel that's unwavering, because we know we have the same enemies.
Sderot Mayor Alon Davidi welcomed Haley and said the war against Hamas must continue.
We will destroy Hamas. We will bring back the hostages that they are in Gaza, and we can change the future, not just for us, for all our neighborhood. And to do it, we need to be strong, and I'm so happy that you are here. I know that you are support Israel, you love the Jewish nation and the states of Israel.
Hosted by Knesset member and former Israeli ambassador to the UN, Danny Danon, Haley and her husband Michael started the day at Kibbutz Nir Oz, one of the hardest hit communities on October 7th.
And as we went through that kibbutz, what we saw was home after home after home that wasn't just destroyed, but every house we walked into was a total nightmare, because you saw a family that struggled for their life. These were people who were burned alive. These were children who were killed. These were women that were raped. All of that, house after house. And what was very clear was they knew what they were doing.
At the Nova Music Festival site, where there was an intense dust storm, Haley met with a festival survivor.
All I could think about was my kids, because my kids could have been at that concert. And what you saw was where there were a lot of kids that should have been having fun and listening to music and loving their life. Out of nowhere, they heard gunshots, they saw parachutes coming in, and the next thing they knew, it was sheer terror.
Haley says Hamas wasn't the only perpetrator of the October 7th massacre.
It's clear that this took years to plan, but make no mistake, this is one of the most brutal massacres I have ever experienced, heard about, seen the damages of. It was orchestrated by Iran. It was helped with Russian intelligence, and it was fueled by money from China. Don't deny that. China's been funding Iran the entire time. Russia's intelligence helped them know where everything was. Iran helped get them trained.
And the war isn't just against Israel, it's against America too.
These heroic Israeli soldiers are fighting America's enemies. They didn't just say death to Israel, they're saying death to America. We have to wake up to that. This isn't going to go away by some political agreement.
Haley says America needs to embolden Israel and not the terrorists, and it's time to make a choice.
So if there was ever a time that we needed unity between those countries who believe in freedom and democracy and put faith in life, now is that time.
She's challenging the world to pick a side.
My side's going to be the one where we know, if we all want to have moral clarity, we have to speak for those who can no longer speak. We have to fight for those who can no longer fight. This shouldn't have happened. But we can never let this happen again. And if you think it's only going to be in Israel, if we are arrogant enough, this could absolutely happen in America too.
Julie Stahl, CBN News, Sderot, Israel.